Hi guys, Steve here in Palm Springs. It's January 8th, and yesterday we had our first snowfall here in Palm Springs, up in the mountains. I went walking in my neighborhood yesterday, and it was sprinkling a little bit, but we really didn't get that much rain. In fact, I don't even know if you could call it rain. It was just more of a mist down here at the valley floor. But as I walked, I could see up at the tram, I could see lots of clouds. I don't know why I didn't film it. You know, I film everything, but yesterday I was just walking and I don't know, I just wasn't thinking about filming, I guess. And I had a feeling though, it looked like it was probably snowing. The entire top of the tram, the mountain where the tram is, was completely covered in what looked like snow clouds. So this morning I was looking online and it showed that, sure enough, we got our very first day of snow on January 7th, 2025. So the first day of snow for this new year. It's been a really dry winter. We didn't have any rain that I remember at all in December, and definitely no snow. And as you can see today, the skies are blue and sunny once again. Hardly a cloud in the sky. So whatever storm went by, it went by really fast. It was very small, but we got a little bit of snow. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get more by the end of the month. Sometimes it's really beautiful. Some of you have asked if we have seasons here in Palm Springs in the desert, and we kind of do. We typically get a lot of snow in the mountains in the winter. December, January, February, that's about it. But sometimes we get an awful lot of snow. It's really beautiful. And back in the 1960s, we got so much snow one year, I think it was maybe 1965, it snowed all the way down here to the valley floor, all the way down to Palm Canyon Drive, the street that goes through Palm Springs. I think they even got snow in downtown Palm Springs. Not a lot, but a little bit. So that's how cold it was that year. But I don't think that's happened since, and probably will never happen again. But we do get snow in the winter. We get very intense heat in the summer. Not unusual to get up to 120 degrees in the summer for many days, sometimes weeks of 120 degrees. So we definitely get those two extremes when it comes to weather. And then in the fall, it's funny, I was just walking around downtown Palm Springs the other day and I saw this big pile of leaves and it looked like I was in New England. You know, they were yellow and red and orange, and I'll show you those. In case you're wondering if we do get any fall weather here in Palm Springs, look at these trees here. You'd almost think you're back in New England, wouldn't you? Now look at this. I mean, this is about as close as we get to winter, but still not bad, huh? I don't think most people would expect to see this in all these leaves here in Palm Springs. Look at this beautiful winter day. It's January 3rd, 2025. It's about 75, 80 degrees right now, midday. Look at the beautiful blue skies. But kind of a fall day. Look, you can even see some of the leaves are falling right now. Look at that, wow. To be honest, I've never seen leaves falling in Palm Springs before like this. Look at that. A little bit of a breeze, which feels really good right now. Wow, they are really falling. And then I walked a few more blocks and came across some California poppies. I think they were California poppies. Just beautiful poppies here in the first week of January. So you wouldn't really expect those until spring. But like I say, our winter has been really, really mild. In fact, it's been so warm, it's felt more like spring than winter. I don't know if that'll continue, but so far it's been a very, very mild winter. But that's not usually the case. It's usually very, very cold here in January. I mean, cold for us. It gets down to 20 degrees at night. 30 degrees is more like it, more typical. But it has gone down into the 20-degree range here at times in winter. We even had our pipes freeze one winter. So, you know, it doesn't last for very long, but we might get a couple days or a week of that. So we do get the four seasons. They just are a little bit different than the four seasons in most other places. And when it comes to spring, I'll show you this spring. I think you'll be very surprised. I don't know if I've shown this really a lot on this channel, but the desert is one of the most colorful places I have ever seen in my entire life. It is just full of flowers and of every single color blooming all over the desert. Not at all what most people would think of when they think of the desert. You know, you think of sand and dirt and dry and hot and definitely not flowers. But in the spring, we get beautiful, beautiful flowers here. And I'll show you the spring. I'll make a point of showing you every single color in the rainbow of flowers here in the spring, just to prove that we actually do get 4 seasons. So I have a feeling most of you are probably going to be surprised to hear this. Let me know if this comes as a surprise to you or not. I still find it kind of surprising living in a desert and getting these 4 very distinctive seasons every year. As always, thanks for joining me once again today, and I hope to see you all again next time.